Flower Friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and I am in upstate New York, Zone 4B. So it's after dinner coffee time. It's been a long day. It's one of those days where I work at my office job. I do that several times. And it's the day before my bouquet bar / CSA day. So I have my clippers ready, my phone, I gotta get my Dickies belt, and I'm gonna finish this cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna go harvest. Let's see, what do I have? Sunflowers, glads, gomphrena, celosia, amaranth, zinnia, dahlias, basil, explosion grass, some foxtail grass. That might be it. I'm forgetting things, I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna add to the harvest. So, but guess what I did today? I took a field trip after I got out of work, and I went to Gina's house. My flower friend Gina is, so we took Lisa Mason Ziegler's course together, and we discovered that we were only an hour apart. So we ended up chatting every day on Facebook Messenger for the past, I don't know, 10 months, 9 months, the whole year. Every day. So if you're new to my channel, Gina is a flower friend who is an amazing grower. She's been growing for 30 plus years, and she had a greenhouse business in the past, and now she turned her attention to, a couple of years ago, growing cut flowers instead of the greenhouse flowers. She was selling hanging baskets and stuff like that before. So anyway, so it was my first time to Gina's house. It's an hour away from my house, and not that far from where I work though. So I think it took me half an hour to get there after work. And so Gina, I don't know if you want me to say this, Gina, but Gina's been having some soreness in her wrist, so she asked me to come and help her harvest. So I was helping her harvest, and I ended up buying the flowers from her for my bouquet bar tomorrow. Wait till you see what I'm working with. It's awesome stuff, guys. I mean, Gina's flowers are just gorgeous. And then I'm gonna add my buckets to the mix, so it's gonna be awesome. So tonight, I'm taking you in to the harvest. But first though, guys, I wanna get my eucalyptus out of the ground. So my eucalyptus, I started from seed. I made a video about it. People have been asking me, what's up with the eucalyptus? See that my porch needs to be painted. Pay no attention to the paint coming off my porch. Don't care. So I have bigger fish to fry. I have the eucalyptus that I started from seed, is about yay big after 9-10 months. And I'm gonna pull it out of the ground and put it in a pot, 2 of them, I have 2, and save them inside. I'm gonna do it because I can't cut anything off of it this year. It's too small. It smells amazing though. It smells like eucalyptus. It's basically making me healthy all over. So that's happening right now, and I'm gonna go harvest, and then I'll give you a sneak peek of what's happening on the bouquet bar tomorrow. But I'm gonna do another bouquet building video, and this will be the last one of the season. This is gonna be the grand finale. This is probably the biggest bouquet bar that I'm going to have. I thought the last one was gonna be the biggest one. Can't see anything. What the heck happened? I moved the camera for a second, and I'm out of the frame. Oh, now I have to duck down. My memory card said full. It's a massive size memory cards. All these school projects that I'm doing on my personal memory card. Anyway, I'm done with that rant. So, where was I? Oh, my garden, my farm is just pumping out blooms. So, this is it though. This is it. Like, I feel like everything's starting to look dead. My gladiolas are looking tired, bent over. Yeah, it's just looking. Oh, Brad Pitt's got more apples. He's coming up on the 4-wheeler. How's that apple? It's excellent.
Michael.
I'm on my way to the eucalyptus in my 2007 superhero shirt. Kajari Melons. They're falling off the vines. So these are like cantaloupe, honeydew melon deliciousness. I started growing these because Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm grows these, and I love Jess. We are kindred spirits. If you guys don't watch that YouTube channel, check it out. Jess is amazing. So she's in Arkansas and grows lots of vegetables. Well, a few flowers too. So Anyway, she actually was my inspiration for these noodle beans too. I grew on these noodle beans dangling down. There are gonna be more. There's buds all over them. Jess has some recipes. She said they're good for stir fry. So anyway, this is a cattle panel trellis, and on this side I have the noodle beans growing, and on this side I have the Kajari melons, and there's probably like 40 of them. And oh my God, they're delicious. I harvested the first ripe one the other day, and it really does taste like a delicious cantaloupe. So I'm gonna bring these inside. I'm in the jungle. I'm not embarrassed about this at all. This is what happens. Frosted explosion grass takes over. This is dill past its prime. White army dill. Under here somewhere we're exploring. It's eucalyptus. I don't know, I can smell it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, here's my eucalyptus plant. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. All right, so I'm going to take my trusted rusty shovel. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. I'm so pleased with that. Okay. Okay. Yes. Can't even see what I'm doing. Let me back up the camera. Look at all my lilies back there. Okay, so I caught one. This is my eucalyptus. So, smells so good. I'm putting it in a bucket and bringing it inside for the winter. There's the other one. The other one's smaller. What a mess. Don't even care. Don't care. I'm not embarrassed, guys. This is real life. Oh my. Get away. I can't do it all on my own. Okay. Oh, well, we'll see if that happens. Okay, so here's the second one. It's eucalyptus, and it smells amazing. It's got a couple of gross branches, but the whole root system came out with it, so that's good. Maybe I'll put them in the same pot. I don't know. Okay, bye. What I'm about to show you, it's a trade secret. No, it's not. Just kidding. Here's my lilies. Here are my pink lilies. You see them all? It's September. So I posted today on my socials. So I ordered, I can't remember where it's from, and I'm not throwing anybody under the bus because I love all the companies that I work with and I order from. But I ordered a mix. It was either 200 or 250 lilies. They turned out to be all pink. But making the best of it. People still love pink. They smell amazing. My whole yard smells fantastic. So some of these are blown out. Like when I say blown out, I mean I can't sell that to a florist. It's already open. But I can sell this to a bouquet bar customer. For example, here is a lily with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Isn't that incredible? This one's bad, cutting it off. This one's going out, cutting it off. Cutting it off, cutting it off. Stripping the leaves, taking off the stamen. That's ready for a bouquet bar. That still has 4 solid lilies, and somebody's gonna buy it tomorrow. So that's what I mean. And I could probably sell this to a florist, but I don't want to. I'm selling it to my bouquet bar customers. See what I mean? Like the pollen's just coming on these real early. Still closed, and the pollen's exposed. Not happy when that happens. Trying my best to get them out. All right, okay, so I'm gonna be harvesting these lilies. Now this is when I normally harvest a lily. This I would sell to a florist. This, much easier to transport, and I've done videos on this before, guys, so when it's like plump and ready to go, that's when I would sell this lily. Not when it's open, not normal. But for a bouquet bar, when someone's coming up, like they wanna see what the flower's gonna look like, they don't wanna have to guess, oh, I guess that'll be pretty when it opens up. All right, so like this one, And lilies will go in the fridge. The closed ones will. I'm gonna leave that. I like it. Oh, like this one. This is gonna be amazing. Let me get an open one for you to show. So this is a closed one of a rose lily. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Focus, Danielson. That is amazing, and it smells so good. Yep. Not disappointed in that for sure. So I'm gonna just harvest a bunch of these and put it on the porch. Wait till you see this bucket. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to organize these when I get in. And it's gonna be careful planting. I feel a thumbnail coming on. Ready? Oh, it's too dark on that side. All right, what's next? Basil and celosia. Guys, it's a mess. When I tell you, look. See that? That used to be organized rows. All of this stuff is done for the season. Those are my snapdragons, those are my feverfew. Those were like cool weather stuff or cool flowers. So it's a mess. But in my haste to get things planted, turn this way. I'm too close. Somebody told me they watched me on an 82-inch screen. No pressure. Anyway, on the end of my cool flowers, so on the end of my feverfew and my snapdragons, I planted all my celosia. So I have to trudge through the frosted explosion grass and all of the dead flowers to get to my amaranth and my celosia. Next year, I am planning better because this could all be mowed down and tilled right now, except for that celosia, and my lisianthus is in there too. So now I know. We're learning every day. I am working with uneven ground here, so pardon the camera angles. Oh, there's Ladybug in here, but guess what? Sorry, gotta go bye. Oh! The tick seed feels like it's biting me. It's not. Okay, but it feels like it. All right, so I'm grabbing this celosia as far down as I can. People loved this. And I put it in a ton of arrangements. Like I'll cut it down, but then I'll make shorter bundles out of it. Touching my butt. Get off my butt! Oh. Explosion grass. All over the place. I'm excited because my marigolds are actually pickable. Like I have some usable stems. Like, boom. Like this is a usable stem for the bouquet bar. And I had like 3 of these out on the bouquet bar last weekend, and they were like the first things to go. People were like, marigold. Some people hate the smell, but for some people it's a nostalgic smell. So I'm excited. I got some good ones here. And obviously my sunflowers behind me. I'm gonna have a few more of those to harvest too. This bouquet bar is gonna be insane. All right, so I really do have a ton more to get. So I'm gonna shut the camera off. I know you guys are gonna yell at me for that, but, oh, the hummingbirds. Oh, the gladiolas. All right, it won't shut it off. I'll take you with me. Okay, before we go to the gladiolas, I wanted to show you this. This is the Pampas Plume, I think it's called Texas Rose. that I got from Floret and this is how beautiful it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's awesome. I think I only had like 3 plants survive. Okay, so if you don't know, if you don't watch my channel on the regular, I planted all these and then 2 90-degree days burnt everything to the ground. They all came back. They all came back. So this was, well, also like not all of them came back. The ones that came back did really well. So this was basically, don't call it a comeback, but it came back. Hello friends. I'm on the other side of the garden now. I fixed my tripod so it's not at this like unflattering angle at my nose. So good news, real good news. So I apparently saved all of my empty seed packets and I went and looked it up. This is Roseanne Deep Brown. Roseanne Deep Brown. Don't order it until I do. Don't order it until I do. Anyway, Johnny's has it on its website, Roseanne Deep Brown. So it may have been discontinued by Geo, maybe, maybe not. Oh, by the way, Geo, so one of the employees reached out to me. In one of my previous videos, I had mistakenly mentioned that in order to buy through Geo, you needed to have a business license. That what was told to me, I didn't know otherwise. You don't. They sell to anyone if you can decipher their thing. So I just sit there and I commented on the Flower Farmer page the other day when people were talking about how you can't understand Geo's catalog because they use the proper scientific names of the flowers. So what I do is I use their online catalog and I have my laptop propped up on my desk or my lap, the laptop, and then I have my phone and I'm just Googling, Google, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. No, they don't have an online ordering platform. So you have to email them your order or call it in. If it's a short order, call it in. If it's a long order, email it in because it takes them a long time to be on the phone to take everybody's order, especially if they're 5 pages long like mine. So anyway, I've got one gold, one champagne, and then 2 of these amazing Roseanne Brown. I just want to have it for an eyeball. Would you still be my friend if I looked like this? Yes. I'd be even a better flower friend if I had a flower for an eye. Okay, but this is just my Lisianthus. You know who the queen of Lisianthus is, don't you? Gina, my flower friend Gina. So I have a bucket of lilies on the porch that I purchased from Gina. And I was able to see her whole grove set up. Secret, not telling anyone. She's got secrets she won't share. She won't even tell me, so I can't tell you, that's why. Anyway, I am going to harvest the glads. So some of these look pretty sad, right? But there are so many good ones and I'll show you how I harvest them. The stage in which I harvest. Oh, perfect, right here. I've showed you this before. Now this will last a while in the fridge. A while. Oh, speaking of, I was just going to reference Dr. Armitage's book, Specialty Cut Flowers. If you ordered that book and you don't have his book yet, he apologizes and he told me to tell all you guys that he had to have some more made up because there were so many orders. So Dr. Armitage will be getting all of your books. He's hoping by the middle of September. So be patient. You'll have them in time to read all of the important things over the off season. Which, guys, not gonna spill the beans just yet, but I've got some exciting, stinking news for the off season. Yes! All right, so I'm gonna harvest some gladiolas. I feel like maybe I had too much coffee. Is that possible? Is that possible? No. So I'm probably gonna get 30 or 40 glads. I'm gonna harvest some that are like beauteous too, like this. So like this is perfect for the bouquet bar. It's got the bottom 3 open. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more that will open. People like to see this when they're in the bouquet bar. They don't wanna, they're not picking this out going, ooh, it's lovely. They're going, ooh, florist, bouquet bar, florist, bouquet bar. Which is why I'm letting some open in the field. Because honestly, twice this week, I had a phone call saying I need open glads. I need glads ready to go. So that's why I always have some in the field. Also, just planted too many. So remember earlier in the video when I pulled my eucalyptus out? Guess what I found to put it in? It's a giant coffee cup. Look, it's so perfect. So, spin around. Disgusting shed. The wind ripped the door off last year. It's actually not too bad, but it's got to come down. The ceiling, look at the roof. This is my real life, okay? This is my real life, okay? Hole in the roof. Snow, we get about 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 feet of snow every year here upstate New York, lake effect. So, hole, I don't use this. This was left here by the previous owner. He left it full of stuff. It's got fertilizer in there, it's got pots, it's got everything you could think of they had an organic garden here. It was not to this scale, and it was vegetables and mostly fruit and berries actually. So most of their fertilizer in there is like blackberry, raspberry, and blueberry fertilizer, which I've used. It's in containers that it's fine still. But I keep finding all these little treasures. Where's that one thing I found? I beg you, why don't we have an onion emoji on our phones? Why is there an onion emoji? It's the cutest thing. Come on, phone people. Anyway, I keep finding these little treasures in this shed, so I don't want to knock it down and stuff, but it needs to come down. And what I want to do is I want to put like a pavilion or like a pergola where we can have something with a cover, where with no sides maybe, and then have a smaller shed off to the side with like rakes and shovels and stuff in it. But guys, I have big dreams. I also turned the porch lights on, so let's go check out the sneak peek of the Bouquet bar. So it's getting dark out, but as you can see, I'm drowning in the smell of lilies, and it's not a bad thing. I got this, I got what I just picked. I have my glads, my sunflowers, I have a ton of stuff. I also have, I didn't even harvest my zinnias yet. I'm gonna harvest my zinnias tomorrow for, where's Brad Pitt? For Saturday's Bouquet bar, because tonight's Thursday. But look, all this stuff. And I know you can't see it well right now because we're in yellow light, but look how peaceful my porch is. It's so comfy. Let me show you my favorite thing. Snow on the mountain and the red hibiscus. Oh my God, the fillers are gonna be insane. Okay. I think I'll keep the rest till tomorrow because I'm excited. So Friday I'm gonna be putting together, I just got 7 bouquet orders on top of my CSA, on top of the bouquet bar. So tomorrow morning I'm probably gonna have to put together like 15 or so bouquets. I've got people coming tomorrow morning, plus someone from my local Cornell Cooperative Extension is coming to visit the porch. She's the chair of it, of like the Flower and Herb Festival locally. She's coming to talk to me about some possible things for next year's Flower and Herb Festival. So that's fun. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted on all that stuff too. Also, ton of questions for Sunday's live. I'm nervous because I don't know if I can get to all the questions, but I'm gonna try my hardest to. I'm also nervous about my bandwidth, guys. So if for any reason I start my live feed and it starts to chop up, please be patient with me. I've never done a live stream on YouTube from my hotspot. Like, I have a hotspot. I don't have internet. I don't have high-speed internet, but I do have a hotspot, so I'm gonna see how well that works. If for some reason it burns, it crashes and burns, I'm going to drive half an hour to my mother's house and I'm gonna hop on a live stream there. So if at the very least it'll be like a 45-minute delay for me to get in my car and run down there and set it up. So anyway, gotta figure these things out on the fly. So I am going to go put this video together, and then I'll try to get another video to you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be Saturday morning, maybe early afternoon by the time I finish the bouquet bar video, because the bouquet bar I'm having is on Friday night and Saturday morning. So I'll have multiple parts and pieces to edit together. So yay! I'm so excited, and I'll see you guys very soon.